Welcome everyone, back with the latest time trial video, where I go through my best lap and show you if I'm able to get gold driving in automatic, and hopefully show other drivers who attempt this in automatic that if I was able to be fast enough, then it can be done. Sometimes I'm not fast enough, or the elite drivers make the gold target out of reach, and I'll have to switch to manual. I'll showcase those laps in these videos as well. I do all my driving on controller, and in time trials, I drive with assists on, which are countersteering, ASM, ABS, and traction if needed. I'm also using the braking area, apex markers, and chasing one of the leader's ghost. The second part of this video will be the chase cam view, so you can see the full position of the car through turns as I'm driving. With all that being said, let's jump right into the lap and show you how I did. This time trial is at Autopolis in the BMW M3. For this lap, I turned on ASM and my traction is set to 1. My previous record is without ASM. I just wanted to see if I was faster with it on. Turn 1. I'm using this orange marker by the fence and braking at this point, let off at the last bar, coast over the curb, then back on the throttle coming off the curb, and going full out. At this right, I'm using the 100 board and braking right as it hits the edge of the screen, let off at the last bar, coast into the turn, then gradually back on the throttle, then coast again, then slowly back on the throttle around the rest of the turn. For the hairpin, I'm braking at the third bar, or you can use the end of the curb on the right, let off just after the last bar, coast around the turn, then on the throttle 50% until I'm straight enough to go full. Here I just lift as I approach the curb, then let it coast about halfway around the turn until I can go full out. For this left, I'm using the arrow sign that's just before the 50 board, let off after the last bar as I approach the curb, coast around the turn until I am rotated enough to go full out on the exit. Here, I'm using this opening in the trees as my marker just as it gets to the edge of the screen, let off after the last bar and swing the car into the turn, and on the throttle on the exit. Then here I lift at the end of the gravel and let it coast till just before the apex, then back on the throttle. Lift through here. For this right, I'm using the second bar of the area, and braking as I pass over it, coast about halfway through the turn and gradually back on the throttle. Lift and coast through here, and gradually back on the throttle until full. For the final turn, I use this orange painted part of the barrier as my marker, let it coast about halfway around the turn, then gradually back on the throttle until I can go full out on the exit. Using ASM for this lap didn't improve my record by much. You can get a gold time using 0 assists. I was just trying to see how much faster I could be. And that got me a 2:04, 2:13, like I said, not much faster, but just over a second faster than the current target time, so I should be in the clear to maintain a gold time till the end. Now I leave you with the chase cam view. Hope this video can help all my fellow automatic drivers get themselves that gold. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and see you in the next video.